All right, we have some breaking news coming in, viewers. US President Donald Trump has announced a 25% tariff on all steel imports into the United States of America. Now, talking about India, viewers, about 2% of steel exports go to the United States. So the fresh announcement of tariffs now issued by the President of the United States, Donald Trump, imposing 25% tariff on steel and aluminium. Indian companies, of course, fearing a downward pressure in domestic steel prices due to the risk of losing out on the largest steel consumer market. And, of course, there are concerns also over dumping, with steel imports already on the rise due to trade diversion and protectionist measures that began when Trump imposed the 25% import duty on steel products. So that's the update we have right now. No exemptions, no exceptions, says Donald Trump. My colleague Arth is joining us live on the broadcast. So another big announcement being made by the the President of the United States. Arth, how does it impact India?
Well, Rakshita, the tariff war seems to be escalating with every passing day. However, this decision, the 25% tariff on steel and aluminium imports of the United States, does not come as a surprise, because this is Trump's extension of Trump's 2018 vision, where he said that he wants to protect the steel and aluminium makers as a national security agenda of the United States. And ahead of the elections, ahead of the recently concluded United States elections, it was a major poll promise of Donald Trump as well, how he's going to protect these particular makers of the United States, how he's going to protect the domestic industry of the United States. So this is just another step reflecting on that particular poll promise. Trump's economic advisor, Peter Navarro, has also reiterated the requirement for this particular policy stance, which is necessary, according to them, to protect their own domestic workers. Now what we are seeing is we are looking at a possible reciprocal tariff that Donald Trump has already spoken about. He has he has time and again condemned or criticized the tariffs imposed by European Union countries and other countries which he termed as abusers in the tariff scenario. So this step comes as another step in reflecting Donald Trump's long-standing vision of protecting the workers of the United States, the manufacturing industry of the United States, to boost domestic manufacturing so that more and more profits are diverted to these particular workers. Back to the studio,
Thanks so much, Arth, for joining us with those details coming in on that story. Viewers, we shift our focus to some more stories coming in from across the globe. The Hamas has stalled the ongoing phased release of Jewish hostages, dealing a blow to the ceasefire deal in Gaza. The Palestinian terrorist group announced that it would not proceed with the release of hostages scheduled later this week, citing violations of the ceasefire deal by Israel. Responding to the stalling of hostage release, President Trump threatened to bring hell to Hamas if it did not release all remaining hostages. See the report.